or in the terms of
In the
overall
terms of
government?
the youth or empowerment?
In the terms of the youth empowerment, the government is coming with many of the policy. For example, government came out with the national youth policy. Government came out with the national skill development and entrepreneurship. The government is also focusing upon that the job taker need whether we should provide the job rather than looking for the job. Job seeker का जो attitude जो हमारे अंदर है वो government is trying to change. And government has also considered that if you want to build the if you want to transform the nation, building the nation has also become the old transform the India. So whenever you are talking about transformation of India, then obviously you will have to skill your people. Education is a new, like skill, education with skill. This is the only mantra for the success for the nation. Great.
Yes. Sir, about yourself, how has your experience been here in Bharat Mandapam during the discussion today, being in last day, and what other changes that you need, that you are seeing foreseen in the current education system in India?
Ma'am, first of all, it was a great opportunity to come here, and I had heard about this place in the G20 summit, and it's an honor to be here and address such a big crowd that is there. About me, I teach anthropology officer, and I've been associated with the field of mentoring the civil service examination, teaching the civil service examination field for almost past 6 years, and I myself took this examination. So, in all, I've been associated with this for past 10 to 14 years. That has been my journey of being associated with civil service examination. First, I took it, then I've been preparing candidates for that. Regarding one change that you are asking about to be brought about in the field of education, already the education field is witnessing widespread changes, and sometimes it is coming because of the change in technology that is coming. For example, one of the biggest factors of change in the field of education has been the technology, right? Which was unheard of, which was unimaginable 10 years back or 15 years back. You might be knowing the digital infrastructure that we have, the digital technology that we have, the access to internet that we have, and it has, I think, revolutionized the way in which the education is imparted. And I think this technology that was there made it even possible to impart education during the times of COVID crisis when everybody was home bound. Nobody had the opportunity to go to the schools and education. Even in that crisis period, we continued with education. And I think that was one of the biggest transformations. Plus, the second thing that I feel is in terms of how the youth are looking at the education now. That is also one of the important transformations that's coming. In this, the transformation that I see in how the people are approaching education is one thing that has always been there, that there were only limited options that were there in the previous times. Like there were only limited options, limited focus areas. Now there are multiple options. Of course, the government services and the government examination are one of them. It is not just that, but even the private sector is providing a lot of opportunities. For example, the information technology sector is one of these. Plus, even sectors which provide the freelancing opportunities, the gig economy, and things like that. So I think this is one of the ways in which education is changing. But one thing I think needs to be focused upon is the value-based education that should be. Because you see, in terms of just getting skill and seeking a job or having a career, we are forgetting what is the importance of the value. What is the value that should be associated with education, which should imbibe certain qualities in the individuals, which would eventually bring about transformation in the nation.
Sir, don't you think that if you're talking about the technology, if you're talking about the practical knowledge, don't you think that Unacademy more focuses on the competitive exams and more of the theory thing rather than the practical thing? And don't you think that in a world where the students are evolving on a rapid basis, on a fast basis, where most of the students are focusing on the practical knowledge rather than the theory knowledge? In that world, being focused on the competitive exams would rather be a backstab in the field of education?
Ma'am, if you just imagine, one of the things I would say is the coaching industry has been, I think, accused a lot by the education. But I would just ask a very basic question. What was the need of the coaching center? What was the need of the institution? Because somewhere the government's education system is number one. Coming about the application part of it, you are focusing upon emphasizing upon application phenomena. You see, if you look at any competitive examination, that is all about the application. You will never witness the amount of application that you are doing in the competitive examination to the level to which you are doing it in your engineering exams or in your graduation. For example, I'll give you an example. I teach anthropology, right? The level of knowledge that you need to have to crack the civil service examination with this option and for that, but all the other options. You will need the understanding from the graduation level till the master's level, and you will have to reflect that understanding in the application-based questions that are asked by UPSC in a matter of only 6 hours. So that is the level of practical application that is required. Nobody can even imagine having a holistic understanding of such wide spectrum of syllabus to be able to present it in those limited 6 hours. And that is, I think, where the coaching centers are playing a very critical role in actually inculcating these values. And one of the things I would like to emphasize is, you see, once a person prepares for a particular examination, it transforms you as an individual. Because that is a sacrifice that you are making, right? There can be your share of successes, your failures, because the seats are limited, everybody knows that. But the fundamental way in which it transforms an individual, the personality, how it changes, is unmatched, right? Even the people in the past who have prepared for the civil examination could not crack it. Like, I will quote an example, Narayan Moody, right? Who was the founder of the Infosys Foundation, and Infosys as a big organization. He also attempted civil service exam, he could not crack it. The preparation as a process itself.
The lack of the preparation?
No, it is not lack of the preparation because the seats are limited.
Okay.
Every year, 10 lakh students will appear and there are only 1,000 seats. No transformation can be. Not everybody
Seats
can.
should be increased?
Seats can be increased, but there is also limitation because these positions are prestigious positions and it is not something which is meant for employment. But the whole point is, it is a right of every individual to aspire for things. It is not that if people will become indifferent towards them, how will you attract them? So I think it is not about increasing seats or it is about the number of people who are applying. It is about aspiring and going through this journey, transforming yourself as an individual for the future.
Excuse me
Sir,
मैम
one question.
एक बारी स्टेज पे जाना है ज़रूरी है
Sir, there are some questions.
Yeah,
Thank you.